Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This week, hundreds of millions of Americans are going to celebrate this wonderful holiday we call Thanksgiving. Festive meals will be served throughout the land. Scrumptious turkeys with other breathtaking and delicious side dishes will be placed upon the table. And you and your family will have this opportunity to once again sit around and enjoy a wonderful, wonderful holiday together. But it's come to my attention lately that many families find this meal or this celebration boring. And I find that to be very sad. So, as a courtesy to the public at large, I'm going to give you several suggestions, Rabbi Perelmuter's Thanksgiving spice-up meal suggestions, as I like to call them, to help you and your family get a truly great Thanksgiving together. Number one, invite a crazy relative. Yeah, that's right. If you have like an Uncle Harry or an Aunt Sadie that's extreme, that's compulsive, get them to come to your Thanksgiving. There's nothing like spicing up a beautiful event with a crazy relative that you could all rally around and make fun of. That's number one. Number two, talk politics. And if you really want to get them going, go as extreme as possible, either to the right or to the left. This is certainly a good way how to get everybody involved, scream at you, shout at you, and believe me, in a few minutes your table will be completely empty of everybody around there. If you don't have any of those, a crazy relative, or you're not really big into politics or something like that, try to find a controversial relative, maybe a niece that just had something tattooed on her forehead, or maybe 8 or 9 piercings on her face, or something that you know that would get your mother and grandmother and your mother-in-law and your brothers, sisters, children really riled up, something that you really wrap your hands around. Now I'm telling you, you don't have to pay me for these ideas. I'm only doing this as a service to you, just so you don't have to sit around and think to yourself, man, I'd rather be going somewhere else than sitting around with these people. These are surefire ideas to help you really, really enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. If none of these work, then try something else. Give Thanksgiving. What? You think, give Thanksgiving? What does that have to do with the holiday? Well, unfortunately, here in America, we have this wonderful tradition of taking the most important values we have and limiting them to one day. Like, for example, Mother's Day. Now, shouldn't you love your mother every single day of the year? Father's Day, shouldn't you really care about your father every day of the year? But we have this special ability as Americans to take these very important ideas and just shrink them into a one-day holiday. So we come back to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, the intent, of course, is to give our thanks to God Almighty for allowing us to live in this wonderful, great country we call the United States of America, and also to participate in the bountiful blessings which He showers upon us every single day. Now, I know it's a tough time, and I know some of you may be out of work, and I know some of you may not be feeling well, and I know some of you may be having a tough time with finding the true mate or this or that and other problems. Yes, it's difficult. But on the other hand, if you just took a minute of your time, just a minute or 2 or 3, and just sat down and thought about the wonderful things that you have going on in your life, the blessings all around you. You're going to be sitting around the table with your beautiful wife, your wonderful children, your in-laws, your parents, or whoever's going to be. Take a moment at that time and really show some kind of a thanks to the one who gives us all of these blessings, which is, of course, God Almighty up in heaven. I know this is a novel thing for you. You may not do this every time or every day or even once a week or once a year. And I know it's not Yom Kippur, so you don't have to get into this heavy religious business, but it would really help your family and yourself and show everybody that really the idea of Thanksgiving is that All of these wonderful things that we have together is thanks to the great blessings of God Almighty upon your family and upon this country. May you and your family enjoy a happy, healthy, wealthy Thanksgiving. And until next time, see you soon. Thank you.